On ne voit pas sur Discord.
Eh bien, très cher patient. Je sais pas pourquoi. Très cher patient, je te vois toi, je ne me vois pas moi. Très cher patient, nous voici pour une petite visite explorative, thérapie de l'occulte. Petit cadeau. D'une bien aimable binôme. Nous voici donc sur The Council. Allons-y. Hop.
Un sacré décalage quand même.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
Huh, that's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Ah, est-ce qu'on fait confiance à la mère ou est-ce qu'on agit? Comment elle s'appelait cette prof qui se transformait dans Harry Potter? Ah, j'ai perdu Kiki, je crois.
Non, non, mais j'ai un énorme décalage, donc...
T'as un énorme décalage?
Ouais. Je comprenais pas pourquoi tu disais agir ou faire confiance, ouais, ça vient d'apparaître, c'est pour ça.
Mais c'est ouf, c'est pourtant j'ai réduit le décalage.
Mhm.
Comment ça s'appelait la prof de Harry Potter là, qui se transformait, la vieille? En chat là.
Ah, McGonagall.
Ah, la mère, elle fait un peu passer à McGonagall, non? Alors, tu penses qu'il faut agir ou faire confiance?
On va faire confiance à maman.
Ah bon?
Faut toujours confiance en maman.
On n'a pas, eu la même mère.
Be my guest,
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Il était chargé ou pas?
How
le
do you
flingue?
feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman.
Ah, le
Means I
Ouroboros,
haven't
pas mal
finished
derrière.
with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to von Borchardt.
Notre-Dame. C'est marrant parce que Cyanide c'est une boîte française en fait.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Le fou, épisode 1. Le conseil.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Horn.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Horn, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Il est tatoué le prêtre. Alors, qu'est-ce qui nous amène? Une affaire à régler ou raison personnelle?
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. To get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
On va faire la patate chaude. Hein?
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I I would have gone for a better suit.
L'ambiance est pas mal.
Are you alright?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't.
C'est un peu Cluedo, non?
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real.
Est-ce que c'est de la
That just arrived with
métempsychose?
me.
Qu'est-ce que c'était ça? Attendez, par contre, je vais baisser le son parce que il est un petit peu sourd. Voilà. Je pensais qu'il aurait été traduit en français au final, mais non.
Timmy, for God's sake. I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Ok. C'est marrant. Par contre, la caméra, c'est marrant comme.
Louis,
What's the
during
bless?
the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Alors, ah, il y a une classe. Oh, Keiki, des classes, des classes.
Normalement, t'en as 3, t'as 3 spécialisations.
Ah, comment tu sais? Comment tu sais?
Parce que j'ai regardé un peu, je me suis intéressée au jeu.
Ah, ok. Toi, tu. Ah, c'est con que t'es à décalage, c'est vraiment con. Le diplomate brille en société, orateur de talent, il sait éviter les faux pas et impose ses idées sans froisser ses interlocuteurs. La politique est son domaine de prédilection. Ah, ok, d'accord. Occultiste. L'occultiste est maître des faux semblants. Convaincu de l'importance du savoir, il a accumulé de riches connaissances en sciences et en arts. Utiliser les autres pour arriver à ses fins ne lui pose aucun problème. Oh, j'aime bien. Détective. Le détective excelle en investigation. Il est entraîné à remarquer les moindres détails tant dans l'environnement que chez ses interlocuteurs. Homme de terrain, il n'a pas peur des approches directes. Oh, je sais pas, choisissez une classe déterminée de compétences primaires. Les autres compétences seront accessibles mais seront plus chères à débloquer. Ouais, mais c'est un truc occulte. Allons-y. Ok. Occultiste. Occultiste débloque les compétences érudition, occultisme, subterfuge, science et manipulation. Vous disposez maintenant de 7 points d'effort pour utiliser vos compétences. Votre passé vous octroie 1 point de compétence en manipulation. Votre passé vous octroie 1 point de compétence en psychologie. Attends. Je comprends pas. 4 points restants avant le niveau 2. Et ça ne réduit pas 1, ok. Et si je veux faire ça du coup, ça me coûte plus cher. 3 points restants avant le niveau 1. Ah ouais. Diversion, conviction permet de... Mais là j'ai pas déjà un point en fait. Ah si, en fait je suis niveau 1. Oh, d'accord. Ah en fait je suis niveau 1 partout. Ah oui, d'accord, d'accord. Subterfuge. Manipulation. Ouais, j'hésite. Occultisme, science ou érudition. Je ne crois pas à la science. Allons-y. Ok. Nous validons.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Par contre, le mec il parle
Well,
super
they say
bien
I
anglais
have the
pour un
memory of
français.
2 people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up
Okay.
for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Qu'est-ce qui me dit que finalement elle est bien duchesse. Vos compétences vous permettent de découvrir des détails cachés et sélectionner l'élément le plus cohérent avec la situation pour les découvrir. Les opportunités ne consomment pas de points d'effort, il suffit d'avoir.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Chaque interlocuteur que vous rencontrerez sur l'île possède une personnalité propre qui le rend vulnérable à certaines compétences et immunisé aux autres. Savoir exploiter cette personnalité est crucial pour mener à bien vos projets. Les immunités rencontrées vous desserviront et vous laisseront épuisés, tandis que les vulnérabilités exploitées vous rendront un point d'effort. Retrouvez les immunités et vulnérabilités dans le journal du menu. Ok, ok. Pourquoi est-ce que je te vois bugger sur Discord et que je te vois en stream, moi, lol. C'est perturbant.
Emily, please excuse my
C'est pas
insistence,
bugué,
but
c'est moi qui ai
you
mis
still
l'option.
haven't answered
Ah.
about my mother.
Ah,
You
comme
know
ça on
her?
y est tous les deux?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here
Bah,
knows
quand je suis là,
Lord
ouais.
Richet.
Ouais, cool.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Vous obtenez des talents en réalisant certaines actions. Pensez à regarder leurs conditions de déblocage et leurs effets, ils donnent des améliorations très intéressantes. Retrouvez les talents dans l'onglet dédié au menu. Ok, attendez. Non, c'est pas celui-là, c'est celui-là. Ok. Hop, alors. Emily Hillsborough, immunité à la logique. Ok. De Richet Louis. Oui, c'est moi, c'est vous. Giuseppe Piaggi. Ma che? De Richet Sarah. Les personnages ont vraiment une gueule, c'est incroyable, je trouve. Sarah Faustine de Richet, riche aristocrate française, mère de Louis de Richet. Ok. Personnage? Non, c'était les talents? C'était les talents. Ouf, ok. Réussir une opportunité, vous ramenant un point d'effort, obtenir complètement d'humiliation, niveau 3 avec une subterfuge. Ok. Athlète, au moins de votre efforts. Ok. Machiavélique. Est-ce que vous exploitez une vulnérabilité? Attends, comment? C'est la compétence manipulation et psychologie au niveau 3. Attends, manipulation et psychologie. Hop, hop. Je voudrais juste regarder personnage. Manipulation, je l'ai vu tout à l'heure. Ah, ou alors c'est ici. Non, c'est subterfuge. Manipulation. Et psychologie. Ok. Oh, pardon! Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette tête de boucle? Ça te rappelle rien? Moi, ça me rappelle quelqu'un.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island, and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Vos compétences vous donnent accès à des choix et actions uniques en échange de points d'effort. Plus le niveau de compétence est élevé, moins le coût en points d'effort est élevé. Retrouvez les compétences de... Ok. Ah, c'est pas interrogatoire. Okay.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet.
Sarah de Richet.
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
Okay.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Attends une seconde. Il doit bien y avoir. Donc elle est venue ici par quelque chose.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hilton.
La gelée royale restaure 2 points d'effort. Vous ne pouvez pas emporter plus que ça. J'aime bien le hub. Il est vraiment très discret.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
C'est un peu une partie de clivé 2 en fait.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Ah mais il y a une boîte aux lettres. Lol.
Let's see what's hidden
Il
inside.
va se faire empêcher le facteur.
Let's look. A letter written in an Oriental language. I haven't the slightest idea what it says. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Bon, c'est là où on voit les lacunes du personnage quand il ne peut pas parler 1000 langues. Elle était là, mais alors attends, parce que de l'autre côté, il n'y a rien dans l'eau. J'ai pas regardé. Pièce de collection. D'accord. Cher monsieur de Richet, je me permets de vous écrire afin de vous faire part de l'embarras dans lequel je me trouve. Comme vous devez le savoir, votre mère Sarah de Richet est invitée par mes soeurs à rejoindre sur mon île. Jusqu'à la journée d'hier. Ma mère a subitement disparu, marquis de Westfordshire. Ok. 9 livres de l'archidoxe magique Paracels. Oh, Paracels. J'apporte les pétales sur l'écliptisme et a donné son nom au symbole du zinc. Mais où est-ce qu'elle est la pièce là? Ah, c'est ça. Ok, d'accord. À quoi vont servir ces pièces? Une vague idée, toi?
Je sais pas, soit pour ouvrir un truc à la fin, genre on met plusieurs pièces et ça ouvre un truc, soit pour débloquer quelque chose.
Ouais, je vois.
Je sais pas moi.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
À
The
force, je vais
address is
griller.
in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there. Probably a Dutchman.
Ah oui, il y en a, c'est des informations très succinctes, ok. Là-bas, je sais plus si je l'avais fait. Ah, en Égypte, ouais, je l'avais fait. Ça me disait quelque
Mortimer
chose là-bas.
communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Ok. Giovanni Angelico Bracci. C'était
This
pas le...
envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Apparently, this letter is meant for Pope Pius VI,
P6.
born Giovanni Braschi.
Ok.
I wonder which one of these people was influential enough to write.
Je sais pas si c'est bien utile de rester un quart d'heure sur la boîte aux lettres, étant donné que tu peux pas lire les lettres.
Arrête, je viens d'apprendre. Je viens d'apprendre qu'il avait écrit une lettre au pape. C'est pas rien.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Tiens donc, une grille et j'ai un barreau de grille. Oh. Que voyons-nous là?
Wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
La musique est super agréable. Franchement, la musique est... Je suis tombé dans l'eau. La musique est...
Bonsoir, Baldar.
Hey, salut Baldar. Bah, c'est fermé avec les mondiales. La musique et les caméras sont bien.
Open bare-handed.
Oh.
There we are.
La gelée royale.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything
Ouais,
useful.
la forme. On mène l'enquête.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Poudre à canon. Ah, j'ai
The powder's
science.
wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dog.
Okay.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear mother, and quickly too.
Vous venez de trouver un fragment d'ombre. Ramassez-en 4 pour augmenter vos points d'effort maximum de 1. Ok.
Amber.
Amber. Ok. Ah, après il faut regarder, il faut s'interroger sur les valeurs occultes des objets qu'on trouve. J'aime bien la dégaine du perso, je trouve. C'est marrant. Ah. Ok, est-ce que je peux refermer la porte pour faire genre je suis pas rentré? Comment ça marche? Attends une seconde. On peut la fermer la gueule? Ah, ça c'est pas cool. Juste un dernier truc. Là, ça on peut pas fouiller, c'est un piano. Non, c'est pas piano ça. Ok, par là. Bon. Écartons-nous de là avant que quelqu'un vienne nous dire tiens, la grille est ouverte. Oui, comment?
Oui, niveau discrétion, ça fait 20 minutes que tu es sur le quai.
Je faisais pipi, j'appréciais l'air. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est écrit là?
Latin inscription. Nessis, mi fili quantile produncia mundus vergatur.
Mon fils, tant de forme classique du latin facilité sur mon latin ésotérique
You
d'exercice.
don't know, my
C'est pas
son,
mon
how
fils,
little
hein,
wisdom the world is governed with.
Mon
I tend to
latin
agree.
d'exorcisme. Lord Mortimer. Ok. Ce jeu va finir par me motiver. Il me donne le surplus de motivation qu'il me faut pour reprendre le latin. Innominé. Pardon, comment? Ah voilà mon copain.
How
Super
did
baraque.
Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Ah, la porte, on dirait une des portes de l'enfer.
Il a des goûts spéciaux avec lui quand même.
Ah, moi j'aime beaucoup. Monsieur Mortimer. Si ça se trouve, Mortimer, c'est le diable. Oh.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sir de Richet, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Une confrontation. Durant une confrontation, vous devez franchir des étapes en vous montrant le plus convaincant possible. Les confrontations ont des conséquences sur la suite de l'histoire. N'hésitez donc pas à utiliser vos compétences. Chaque confrontation affiche une interface indiquant à quel point votre interlocuteur est convaincu. Facile, attends.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always been discretion in all things, and to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me.
Pom 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 pom, le prêtre dans la poche.
Proves that she carries your motto close to her heart.
Ils sont super caricaturés, mais j'aime beaucoup ça en fait.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful.
Attends, tu vas me le donner ton
Do you think I should give it to you?
Don't worry, Your
Un peu maladroit là.
Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother would read it?
Confrontation, dernière étape. Pour la dernière étape d'une confrontation, vous devez convaincre votre interlocuteur avec une réponse positive. Si vous donnez une mauvaise réponse, cette étape se répétera jusqu'à ce que vous en donniez une bonne ou que vous soyez à court de maladresse. Ok. Attendez. Si je dis que je jure sur autre chose que Dieu, ça va pas le faire.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Richet. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man,
Mais je le suis, mon
you
père.
can be proud to be her son. be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look.
D'un autre côté, il m'a dit à quoi elles servaient les lettres. J'ai pas vraiment besoin de trahir ma parole. Éléments cachés. De nombreux objets et indices sont cachés. Certains d'entre eux peuvent avoir un impact sur les éléments du jeu, donc n'hésitez pas à explorer. La casse. Alors. Superbe colonne. Oh la vache, la colonne. Ok. Ah, ça c'est du plafond de maître. Hein. La vache. Ok. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est là qui brille? Alors, pièce de collection. Ok. Croix de Malte. La croix de Malte octroie l'effet exalté. Vous percevez temporairement les immunités et vulnérabilités affectant des choix de dialogue lors des conversations. Vous ne pouvez apporter plus de 5. Ok. Mais comment est-ce que je les utilise? Ça, je dis ça. On verra plus tard. Manque un peu de lumière ce truc. Ouh.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens.
La chute des damnés.
The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Ouais. Ok. Pourquoi est-ce qu'elle est éteinte? C'est suspect. D'accord, d'accord.
A blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Ok. Je suis en train de discuter, de toute façon je veux pas me taper l'inclus, ça ferait un peu trop, je les surveille. Alors, faisons le tour des... Oh, mais c'est pas Goethe, attends, c'était quoi ça?
Saturn devouring his son.
Saturne dévorant un de ses fils.
Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
Est-ce que tu penses que c'est Mimus?
The Crucifixion of St Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Je suppose qu'ils ont repris de vraies peintures.
Ah oui, oui, non, mais celle-là, elle est vraie, oui, oui, mais je veux dire Saturne. Ça te rappelle rien? Le bouc est quand même... Oh, un dragon. Un griffon. Dragon, griffon, dragon. Ok, ok. Dragon, griffon, dragon. Je sais pas si je peux aller à l'étage. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça en fait? Est-ce que c'est Zeus? Je suis pas sûr. Oh. Un livre d'or?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men. Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
Les manuscrits permettent de s'instruire au cours de l'aventure. À chaque début de quête, vous pourrez choisir vos lectures et gagner ainsi des points de compétences permanents. Oh, pas mal. Est-ce que c'est de l'absinthe?
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to
Tout le monde
speak.
connaît ma mère en fait. Ok.
Good Lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
En fait, Golden
It's the
Order,
highest
c'est presque
distinction
la
of the
Golden
Order in the
Dawn.
United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision. Let's see what Washington has to say.
On va rester avec Washington d'abord. Hein.
If you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
N'hésite pas à intervenir hein, si tu veux influencer, cher
Thank
binôme
you
le choix.
for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had
Ouais,
gone
mais là,
missing.
suffit d'attendre à chaque fois 20 secondes.
Don't worry.
Je
Emily
regarde
is
la
from the
stream en même
English
temps.
branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking, but I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very...
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that you used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
La confiance règne. Ce sont des gens de confiance. Attention, les voilà. Ok, d'accord. Ah bon? On a dit donc elle est trépanée, elle.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignerault. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. The artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
So, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across
Merde,
her
j'ai
in the
raté une
corridors.
opportunité.
She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Attendez, parce que le président américain, là, il a dit qu'il était là que depuis ce matin, mais l'autre lui dit que la femme était là depuis quelques jours et qu'ils auraient déjà eu l'opportunité de se rencontrer. Comment ça?
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Dormir, jamais.
Right. Where is my room?
Il a dit au fond du couloir à gauche, mais ça doit être derrière moi, mais on va aller voir par là.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte, pardon.
Ce Jacques Perru.
Un coup de français quand même. Ok, verrouillé. Ok. Et ici. Un autre escalier. Ok. T'as de la tarte pour demain, ne touchons pas. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
The Quorum Guide.
Un guide de bienséance. Oh, toujours servi. Dehors, on ne peut pas voir. Alors, quand ils doivent passer le coup de serpillère ici, ils doivent rigoler les mecs.
Devil's Thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Une couverture, un livre, une vieille. Carafe de verre. 3 verres. 4 verres. Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là au-dessus? Pas monter. Ouais. Okay. La baraque est un peu juste ouf quoi. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Idée. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a des portes qui s'ouvrent et qui se ferment. Je sais pas si c'est moi qui va. Pardonnez-moi, je passe la tête avant de passer le coin, vieille habitude. Varié, d'accord. Alors, c'est la chambre de qui ça?
President George Washington.
Washington, ok. Georgie. Ok. Hop là, pièce de collection. D'accord. Qui s'amuse à mettre des pièces de collection dans les angles comme ça, c'est? Ok. Gelée royale, d'accord. Ok. Cardinal Piaggi.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Le mec qui voit sa phrase en français, mais il a terminé en anglais.
Huh, that's
Monsieur
me.
Louis de Richet. Allons-y.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Je fais confiance à
Can't wait
Piaggi.
to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow! Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Ouais, dis donc, il a des problèmes, Piaggi, hein. Piaggi, moi, Mortimer. Ok. Oh. Ok. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Ah, je n'ai pas agilité. Ok.
Inferno by Dante.
L'enfer de Dante. Oh.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly. Inferno by
Ah, je
Dante.
peux pas le prendre, ok.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly. An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
La sesterce gallo-romain, ok. Ou de milice octroie l'effet concentré. Votre prochaine utilisation de compétence est gratuite. Ouh. C'est marrant comme truc. Alors après, il faut que je me souvienne de l'utilisateur pose par contre. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Saint Jerome and the Angel.
Saint Jérôme et l'ange.
Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Ok, mais celui-là, il est là aussi. Okay. Ben, on l'a déjà vu, ça c'est Saturne toujours.
Saturn devouring a son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall.
Tout à fait.
I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The conversion of St. Paul, by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Mm-hmm. Ah, attendez une seconde. Il est temps de checker un truc. Alors, ça c'est quoi? Élixir guérise. La prochaine utilisation de compétence est gratuite. C'est une sorte de...
Golden Elixir.
Ok, je sais pas si ça vaut la peine un peu du coup. Ok, l'affaire de Dante. What? Mais c'est énorme comme truc. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Attendez, il y a une lettre manuscrite là. Oh, un papillon. Un papillon. Ah d'accord, je me suis dit mais qu'est-ce qui se passe? Où suis-je? On va trouver le livre sur la quai, ok. Ok, d'accord, je vois. D'accord, ouais, marrant comme truc ça. Ok. Ça c'est l'épisode 1, d'accord. Ok. De toute manière, je vais valider mes points et puis je vais arrêter ici. Alors, le passage, ah, je sais pas. Qu'est-ce que je sais pas? Qu'est-ce que j'avais pas tout à l'heure? C'était agilité. C'était ici agilité? Science. Est-ce que j'ai vu agilité? Attendez. Agilité, à quoi est-ce que ça ressemble? C'est ça? Ok, j'ai agilité à 1. Je vais monter manipulation. Ouais, j'en avais vraiment très envie. Et subterfuge, c'est pas mal pour ouvrir, mais j'ai raté un truc en science tout à l'heure. Où est-ce que c'était science? J'ai mis tous mes points? Oui. Alors, attendez. Bienséance de la conversation entre les hommes. Léonard Perrin, 1618, traité de bonne manière à la destination des mêmes plusieurs points de compétences en étiquette. Cette page vous permet de choisir les d'histoire, chaque livre. Alors, ok. Les 9 livres de l'archidoxe, point de compétence en occultisme, j'en ai un, point de compétence en conviction, les vies parallèles, une série de biographies sur des hommes célèbres. Ah, j'hésite! J'hésite parce que étiquette, je vais quand même rencontrer des gars de la haute, vous voyez, donc j'hésite vraiment, étiquette ou conviction. Étiquette ou conviction? Étiquette ou conviction? Je dirais quand même étiquette. Histoire de pas se ramasser des torgnoles par la baronne, là, vous voyez, la duchesse. Ok. Qui est cet homme à gauche? C'est Mortimer?
Your turn?
Ah, j'envoie mon
The
esprit.
servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon.
Their search time is restricted given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Est-ce que Mortimer existe
Oh,
seulement?
what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Ah, Bonaparte.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat.
Ok. À la fin de cette scène, je stopperai le stream.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Ah, on vient de frapper à la porte. Qu'est-ce que quoi? Comment? Quoi? On ne laisse jamais dormir dans ce... Comment? Yes, I'm coming. Yes, please. Wait. Comment puis-je faire pour sauvegarder? Eh ben, de toute manière, on va se dire un petit stop ici. On continuera la suite au prochain épisode, très cher patient. La bonne fin de soirée à vous!